Hi everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. And this is my new office space for the next couple of months. I'm going to be using this beautiful tapestry that I received as a gift many years ago. I would say probably almost over a decade ago. My auntie was a traveler and she would travel to many islands in Southeast Asia, and she gifted me with this tapestry one year, and I'm not quite sure if she got it in the Philippines or Indonesia or Malaysia. I have a feeling it's either Filipino or Indonesian because of the crosses here. It might be more of a Filipino tribe that created it. Anyway, it's a beautiful cloth, and I'm in the middle of New York City, very urban area these days, so shout out to all my New York City folks. If you want a private reading with me or a energy medicine healing with me, I have my massage table here. I've got my drum, my rattles, all my crystals and healing tools. So if you'd like to have a shamanic healing or an energy medicine healing with me, please reach out. And all my information is in the description box below. Let's see if anything else needs to be said. I'm not sure what these readings are going to be. I got pushed to do them, but when I tuned in, and I'm going to tune in right now with you on the screen, because I was trying to tune into what readings to do and not really receiving a message. So let me just see what's happening. Yeah, the guides that I channel are just kind of like, do the readings for each sign and we will tell you what to say. So I have a feeling some of these are going to be about the new moon in Virgo, which we are in right now. And I'm sorry, the new moon in Libra, which we are in right now. Some of them might be about Venus retrograde. Venus went retrograde on the 5th/6th of October. She's going to be retrograde for about 6 weeks. Some of these messages might be about what's in store for you in the month of October / November, because time is relative. So we'll see what comes through, but I'm going to start with Aries and move through the zodiac sign until I hit Pisces. And I hope you receive something here that assists you on your journey. Namaste, and stay tuned. Hello, dear Libra. This is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot, and it's time for your reading. Your reading is turning out to be slightly different than the others. For some reason, I'm being called to sing a medicine song as the prayer for your reading today, rather than my usual prayer. So that's happening. And also, for those of you who are new to my channel, I use my spirit name here on this channel, and that spirit name is Freya. And the reason I use it is because she's who came forward when I created the channel. So I use her as a respectful muse. And if you've come here through another means, through my healing website or through the Rebel Priestess magazine, just know that you have come to the right place, and I'm just using my spirit name on this channel. Okay. Libra. Limpia muy bien mis ojitos para que toda mi vida sea siempre muy bonito. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. para que todo mi vida sea siempre puro amor. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Pluma de guacamayito, dame tus colores para que toda mi vida siempre hermosas visiones. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. And so it is. Libra, these are your messages for for October or November of 2018. I'm just tuning into the pile that has the highest messages for you. Libra, messages for October and November 2018. That pile. All right, Libra, let's see what they have to show me. The guides are telling me to pull 4 cards, and we'll pull more later. Okay, so this reading could be for anything right now. The new moon that we just had in Libra, it could be about Mars and Venus. It could be about the full moon that's coming. It could be about Uranus transiting through. Let's see. Got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse as your first card. Your second card is the moon. Your third card, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And your last card, beautiful, is the sun. Okay, you've got the sun and the moon both upright in your reading. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. So there's a pathway that you're needing to follow and choice to be made. Isn't that the case always for you Librans, the choice makers of the zodiac? Let me just tune into what needs to be said for this first row. So to me, in this first row, the sun and the moon are really prominent, and it feels like they're guiding you. They're guiding spirits for you. Or guiding spirits isn't the right word, guiding energies for you. The moon being the nighttime, dark, inward card, and the sun being the daytime, solar, out in the world card. It feels like you're moving back and forth between your nighttime world and your daytime world, between being introspective and then being out in the world. It feels very balanced, but you've got the cards that are in reverse are the 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So let me just tune in. It seems like there's some sense of stuckness or impatience, and there's some sense that an initial project isn't quite meeting your expectations about it. It's not quite working out the way that it could be working out, the smoothness of it. So there's an initial project that's sort of, you're looking at it and you're kind of going, it's not really working out, and so you're feeling stuck around that, and impatient around it, and or impatient. Let me just tune in further. But this is not, the sun and the moon being the 2 energies that are flanking you. It's nothing much to worry about. It's not you know, the Sun card is sort of, you're buoyant right now. You're buoyant, you're uplifted. There's this sense of brightness around you. I don't think you really need to worry too much about the Sun card. Let's take a few more cards to flush out the reading. Okay, 4 more. The Empress in reverse. The Knight of Cups also in reverse. The Ten of Wands. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I'm getting this second row. I'm going to hold it this way. I'm getting that these are the folks around you. And I don't know why, Libra, but this is you right now. The Knight, you're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. So this underneath you, the Empress in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. There's a masculine-feminine dynamic going on that's unbalanced. And it could be your parents, it could be your siblings, it could be you and your partner, it could be a coworker and you. I'm getting more of a sense of it being a personal relationship rather than a collegial one. So in your life, is there, are there two people in your life, male or female, or, you know, feminine, masculine, who are kind of unbalanced in their expressions of who they are? Like this Empress in reverse isn't fully herself. Like she's not quite feeling herself. She's not quite comfortable in her own skin. She may be having some difficulties emotionally right now. And then this Knight of Cups in reverse is this, the Knight of Cups is a very romantic person. Believes in love, believes in beauty, but in reverse can be a little bit flaky, a little bit deceitful, unintentionally sometimes, but also intentionally sometimes. Just kind of going with the flow, and so you can't really rely on his promises. And so she's turned away from him. If I look at them in the reverse, her countenance, her face is turned away from him. So she's kind of like, I don't want to deal with this person anymore because he is unreliable. He is not really there for me. And this could be your inner masculine, feminine. Your inner feminine might not be trusting your inner masculine. You know, the part of you that is able to execute in the world, that is able to make a goal and take the steps to fulfill that goal. Your inner creative, nurturing, feminine side, the receiver, the feeler, the creatress, is kind of looking at him and going, you're not, you know, the masculine is there to, the masculine in its balanced position is there to support, to honor, to put forth the potential that is within the feminine energy. And if your masculine side isn't doing that, your inner masculine is kind of just like, oh, you have this idea of, you know, taking a class to learn X, Y, and Z. That's great, but I'm not going to pick up the phone to register for the class. I'm not going to make sure that the car has gas to be able to drive to the class. I'm not gonna. So there's this like battle, or I don't even want to call it a battle. There's just this standoff or this tension between these two energies in your reading. And I'm getting that you, Libra, are tired of it. You're just kind of tired of this battle, and you'd like for them to have union again, but it's not happening, right? Again, this could be an external person or it could be an internal thing. You'd like for your masculine and feminine to be in the Two of Cups, beautiful, unified, you know, creating that bridge between worlds together. and it's not happening. And yet, even though this is all what's kind of lurking underneath, what's happening above ground is, you're in a really great place. You're just living your life day to day. Sun is shining, moon is rising in the evening, moon sets, sun rises, and you're living your life in the balance of these larger forces that are happening. And, I would say use those as your guideposts rather than this underneath here. This might be happening underneath, it might be happening external to you, but in the meantime, go with the flow of the larger cycles that are happening around you. Let me just feel into if there's anything else they want me to share. Yeah, I want to get a card, I think, to see how you can balance yourself, how you can turn this Knight of Pentacles in the upright so he can move forward, and see how he's focused on his goal and his dreams too. How can you do that? Given the scenario that's underneath you, how can you move towards the sun, right? You want to be balanced and moving towards the sun eventually. So let's see how that can be done. And I'm going to pull one of these cards for you, the Love Letters to Earth card. Please give us an oracle for Libra to meditate upon so that he can or she can move forward into the sun's energy. Wow. All right, you're getting the card of tradition. This is a really interesting card to receive. And let's take a look at what it says. Those of you who have been here before, you know what to do with the symbol. Those of you who are new, these are sacred geometry patterns that have been infused with healing and Reiki light force energy. So as you stare at the image, you'll see the light emanating from it. I'd love for you, I invite you to take the image into the crown of your head, move it through the chakra system from the crown of your head all the way down to your root, or wherever it feels right. If you look at this and your heart kind of longs for it, you can just take it into your heart chakra and let it sit there for a little while, emanating from your heart and influencing and vibrating and allowing the energies around your heart chakra to align with this with this energy. So let me read it. Tradition. A tradition is a transmission of beliefs or understandings. What traditions have you inherited that seem to hold you back from uncovering your true nature? Which traditions can you connect to for liberation and illumination? Reconsider where you are thinking, feeling, and acting from. Okay, so I'm going to pull it a little closer. Go ahead and meditate with it. Let it inform you. Let it move through and affect your different energy fields. Tradition. Tradition is a transmission of beliefs or understandings. What traditions have you inherited that seem to hold you back from uncovering your true nature? Which traditions can you connect to for liberation and illumination? Reconsider where you are thinking, feeling, and acting from. And I really apologize for the noise right now. There's construction going on outside my window, and it's going to be happening for quite a while, so I just had to do the readings regardless of what was going on out there. What's coming to me is that what you want to do is to move from this place, from the place of your soul's truth and your soul's essence, right? And all this stuff down here, the pettiness, the disunion, the bickering, the backbiting, it's not really allowing you to. So what you're being asked to do is you're being asked to study that. He's looking upside down at the moon in the darkness at this dynamic of negativity and positivity between the male and the female, because it's not moving them forward. It's not moving him forward. This negativity, this negative pattern that you've got going on, or that is lurking somewhere beneath, is running the show rather than your spiritual essence running the show. You're like your true self, right? You're being dragged down into this. And you're tired of it. And I get it. I get that you're tired of it. So really study it and really see how can you act from a different place. That's what this tradition card is telling you, because you can create new traditions. You know, you don't have to be in that old place, in that old story, if you don't want to be, if it's not bringing you fulfillment. Okay? Libra, I hope this was helpful. And I hope you have a great month ahead. If you are wanting a personal reading, I'm happy to do that. And for those of you who are in New York, I'm in New York for another couple of months. So if you're interested in a healing session, which is different than a tarot reading, I do Reiki healing. I also do shamanic healing, where depending on what issues you come in with, we could be doing power retrievals or soul retrievals or just regression and emotional healing. And yeah, I'd love to bring the healing tools that I have to the communities in New York. So if you know anyone who is in New York and you want to recommend me, I would be happy to see them. And I think that's all I want to say. Have a great month. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. All right? Take care, Libra.